So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are absolutely fine and sound, and many of you are having queries regarding the Microsoft Imagine Cup 2026 challenge. So here are top FAQs which are asked by my subscribers and more questions for the people who are completely new to this event. But before we start, make sure to subscribe the channel and to hype the video. And if you want to know how to register in this event, I've shared the playlist link in the description. Also, you can come to the playlist and explore it. Also, explore the channel for other events too. Now, without any delay, let's come to the topic directly. So, here we are covering the FAQs for the Imagine Cup by Microsoft 2026 challenge. So, first we'll cover step by step rule. How to register, I've already shared. You need to just watch the video which is present in the description box. Now, who is eligible for taking part in the Imagine Cup? So, if you are 18 plus, okay, if you are from India, whether you are from India, any other country like Indonesia, USA, Australia, any country which are not prohibited by the US export regulation, you can take part in it. How to find it? You need to just check the rules. Okay, I'll link the page in the description. You can just check from there. Now here you must be at least 18 years of age from 30th of December. Okay, as of 30th of December, your age must be 18 years or 18 plus, maybe 19 also, and you must be enrolled as a student in any educational institution. Now here you can be a high school student, college or undergraduate college or postgraduate student too. So like this you can check, and you must be apart from this from September 30, 2025 till 31st of May 2026. You must be apart in this entire duration. Now here many people are asking that I have graduated from the college, may I participate? So here they have mentioned all teams. Yes, you have to form a team also, or you can take part individually also. We'll cover that also, do not worry. But here they have mentioned that all teams must be enrolled students at educational institution that grants high school or college university degrees. Okay, at any time between this. So you need to be a part of that college at that time. Now can compete if I have completed the Imagine Cap in past. So if you clearly see that we have covered Imagine Cup 2025 also. Okay, if you have seen the videos. So if you have participated earlier also, even in 2022 also, then you can surely take part in it. Coming to the next, can I submit more than one entry? This was the query which many of the subscribers asked. So yes, there is a issue. Okay, you can submit, but there is a issue that you can form a team or you can participate individually, but here only one submission will be counted. If you think that will submit two projects, one as an individual and one as a team, then you won't be able to get any prizes or fundings. For that, you need to make sure that whatever projects you are submitting, you carefully go through each and everything and then only submit it. And if you think you will try to cheat the system, whatever will be your final entry, like if you submitted one project around 8 a.m. and one in 9 p.m., the 9 p.m., the final project will be counted for your valid entry. Now, if you want to review your profile, you can just go to your account section. Now, should I apply if I am getting started on my journey and don't have a team but want to learn? So, if you are an individual participant, you can surely take part in it. There is no issue. Now, here, what is the difference between scale and launch path? So, there are two paths. One is scale and one is launch. They have mentioned this in high terms. So, I'm making it simple for you. So, if you have already secured users, revenues, and capital, okay, but you need more funding, then you can just check the scale track, okay, scale path, sorry. And if you are just about to launch, it simple means launch. You are having everything and have funding also, but you need more funds also, but you have secured these funds, okay, $5,000. I think it's more than that. So, more than $5,000. So, then you can just go for the launch path. Now here, in the scale part, top three winners will secure their spot in the World Championships. What does it mean? World Championship, you will be competing with world leaders. Okay. Who will be in the top 10, top three, sorry. Now, what is the difference between dilutive and non-dilutive funding? So, in simple words, diluting means you are giving some ownership. If you have watched Shark Tank, we say equity, like some positions in your company, like you are giving some stake, some shares, etc. Some partnership in simple words. And non-dilutive, that means you are just taking help or funding, okay, without giving any percentage of your company ownership. Now, categories, what are the categories in this challenge? So, there are multiple categories covering all aspects. For the people, here one more important thing, there is no compulsion that you need to be from IT only, like you are a BTech MTech student. You can be from arts, science, bio, life science, etc. Any stream can take part in it. Now here multiple categories are there, like education, financial services, health, retail, and cybersecurity. Now you can take part in anyone, whichever suits your interests and goals. You can form a team and just dedicate your goals. Now, how do I indicate that my teams want to participate in? Okay, when you'll submit it, you'll be asked to select from the drop down that which path you want to work on it. Now, are the categories same in both? Yes, the categories are same. Does my solution have to fit in one of the categories? So no, this here highlight urgent, challenging. So you are free to use whatever skill set, whatever category you are interested. These are just for example they want to say. And if you're already having a existing startup, you can compete in the scale path. Okay. So if you're funding, you have not received funding more than this, then you can combine and take part. It's basically if you reach for funding, you can just take help from them for funding issues. Okay. And like this, I've already explained this thing. Now here, coming to the next thing, that creating and managing team. So it's very easy. You have to just go to your profile and just add it. And the team limit is up to 4. Okay, from 1 to 4. How to create a team, how to invite it. You have to simply mention their email address and send invite. In the registration video, if you have watched it, I've shared already. You must have seen how to just means register over there. I mean form a team by sharing the invite. You must have used this for invitation in other events also, or you must have just like we have Google Drive sharing, like this, you have to just share add the email and send invitation. So from members can be from any region, any country, any universities too. There is no issue. So what if ineligible members? Okay. So if any member becomes ineligible, then in case you have to remove them or ask them to leave it, because if they stay, you will be disqualified. Now here can additional students assist with the project? So yes, they can assist. There is not issue. Now coming to the preparation and submission. So what are the requirements? So your product must be built within the 2 or more Microsoft AI services to operate. Now for the credits also, they are providing free credits, so you can use that. Now how you can prepare before submitting my MVP? So you can take part in the sprint challenge and you can just unlock the access to these many free credits. If you want a dedicated video, I'll make a video for it. I think the video may come earlier to this video also or later to this video also. We'll see, but don't worry, this video will be covered too. Now, how do I submit and what are the deadlines? All the deadlines will be notified to you via emails and all. Okay. So many people are saying that we are building projects and Microsoft will use it for its personal use. So no, whatever projects you build yourself will be remain to you. You are the legal owner and Microsoft does not claim any ownership. Coming to the prices, you can see what are the prices. So these are the prices. You will be getting guidance, Azure credits, and more than some prizes and get a chance to meet Satya Nadella and all things fully covered. There will be some giveaways also. So they will give some hoodies, t-shirts, etc. Last year they gave, I think so. So you can just stay aware and active in the competition. Now that's all about this video. If you have any query, do let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Do like the video and subscribe.